Hey guys, it's Suzuki. I'm not gonna say my name over and over again. Ugh. Anyway, welcome back to Desire Driven. Last time we got to see in looking about our few members of our little game here, and we're still kind of in the introduction of introducing everybody. So the game hasn't intentionally started yet. We're just going through like most of the characters so far. And my microphone is a bit awkward. It's been awkward the last few days, so I have to I'm putting my microphone over my head because I'm an idiot like that. I think it sounds better I think it'll sound better this way. Because I don't really have a stand to put my mic over, so I'm just gonna have it over my head. Very stupid idea, yes, but it's pretty effective. Alright. The girl sits alone in her bed planning to talk to someone. Her dead-looking eyes suggest she hasn't slept in a long time as she has been fretting over the game for the past few weeks. She appears to have been the one who had asked for others to procure the code as she knew exactly where to obtain it. She knew a lot of things and had no trouble expressing them at all. Let's see what Walt Wiener McDunkle's actual name is. Pull out that name tag if you please. Yoshika Miyako. Be Yoshika. Your name is Yoshika and you got an insatiable hunger for literature. You love nothing more than getting down and dirty with creative writing, specifically of the poetry category. Your topics often involve dystopias and other rather dark, depressing topics. You often base your writing on the many distressing visions you witness in your wake. Other times you write food reviews. When you're not writing, you're obviously eating as if you're your last meal. You're quite conalicious. Vocabulary word, that moment when you see a word and you don't know what it means. You go by the preach-handle deadly verse. You tend to speak as a river flows with no pauses, as if writing prose. Anyway, you should go about your business. Good morrow, Prince. I'm aware it's rather late, but I have to tell you of this as it's rather urgent. There's gonna be so many characters in this thing that I'm probably just gonna end up losing track of what I voice them as, so excuse me if I just forget to actually voice anybody because there's too many characters. At ease, Miyako, you can tell me, what is it? Well, it appears I had a slight miscalculation about our fate with this game. Oh, how so? Either way, I'm sure we'll just do fine no matter what it is. We're destined to be Hidri. No, that's not that. It's not that. That's more that there will be 13 rather than 12, as I had previously stated. Huh? 13? Are you sure about that? I honestly thought the game only allowed an even number of players. Something just so unexpected as if one were venturing across the span of an entire highway only to realize you've been following the wrong road signs, understand? Yes, I think so, though I'd have to say this is a rather confusing ordeal. Yes, it's true, that is quite the predicament, as it's not in even number, but either way will be greatly imbalanced if we continue on with teams. Perhaps there could be a reason as to us being uneven, as it would be unfair to rule out a player, especially if somehow they got their copy to work, right? Yeah, I see the truth in that. We don't have to do teams then. I'm fine with daisy chaining with you guys. With those guys. I honestly just hope Hidri will be able to hear that too. She's kind of uptight and all. I already told the hermit about it. In fact, I have a feeling that she will be pestering me about it right now, so I will have to ask you to excuse me if that's alright. It's fine. But before I let you go, do tell me this. Does your modified copy work? I mean, we're using your old one as a base, and I'd like to know if it's functional. Yes, it works. I just had to have HH change a few things, but they got the job done quite well. That's good. Looks like we're all well prepared and ready to go. Right. The Vicious Hollows. Yoshika! Hello. Did you tell the prince about it? Your vision, I mean, or dreams, what do you want to call them? Yes, I have informed her of the situation and she took it quite well. That's wonderful, darling. Yes. But truly a butter, is it not? Knowing that this new addition's not on our side. If they were, I would have heard of wind of them. I agree, it's a little concerning. Yes, I wish I knew you'd say something like that. That's why I prepared something beforehand. Just for you, Yoshika. I'm sure you'd like it. Oh, you knew about the 13th player? Well, no, I'm referring to something else. I've been meaning to even out the playing field, if you get what I mean. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Are you referring to people on Hijiri's side despite my constant reminders of how you shouldn't meddle with them? Yes, two of them. I've warned you about not to start quarrel with them, and this is a big but, for our sakes too. Think of what they end up turning hostile on us. That's something I'd want us to avoid. If there's less of them, then we'll eventually get the upper hand. Especially towards the end, don't you think so? Like hell, I'll share a prize with Hijiri and her cohorts. You are aware that the reason we acquire their assistance is to make our entry easier, as well as their grounded combat experience. We really need their trust. Most of them are going to make the game a cakewalk for all of us, or perhaps you're doing this as some sort of conquest for revenge? Revenge only begets more revenge. Master Yoda and freaking the dude, the Final Fantasy IX final boss, Necron. Because Necron ripped off freaking Yoda. Fine, I wouldn't do anything weird. I was just kidding anyway. Geez, Yoshika, you're such a buzzkill, you know that? But that's okay, I guess. I mean, you shouldn't be scolding me when you're also a pretty good liar. Well, I'd love to keep chatting with you, but I have to go. Something came up. You're so full of shit sometimes, but that's to be expected since we were all born and raised by hypocrites. We'll be like this from the cradle to the grave. Spawns of war and peace like a confused rap country mashup. We're just stories and disciples in the end, like history, which is what we will become if we don't get rid of them. That was the most strangely poetic, albeit rather cryptic message I've ever gotten from you. That is adorable that you're trying to bust a point here. You generally perceive me to be a liar. You know your way around a place, so of course I do. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's a useful skill. It certainly was for you. We all have a place to go when we die, but you seem to have avoided it. Aren't you quite the bastard? You should teach me. That's rather ironic. What was that? It's nothing. It's unimportant. You are always overthinking things. I know you're just saying that because you hate talking to me, don't you? Is it because I called you a liar? Sad face. See? That's a sad face. Oh, fine. I guess you'd just prefer we had easy start, I suppose. You always mention that you're going to die later, though I highly doubt it considering that you saw a vision about it, so you should know how to avoid it, no? Come on, Chico, you're smart. You quit avoiding me so much, gee. I am aware, but visions always go as predicted. I cannot stop them. That is out of my control. One of the reasons I want to play this game is to be rid of this hindrance once and for all. As being an exempt the last time is perhaps the reason I am here now. Last time? What are you talking about? We were diving into teams or run deeper than that. I can never really read you too well, so please enlighten me. Apologies, I do not have time to continue responses, so excuse me. I really have to retrieve my mail, for I have many reasons to believe it could be urgent. Oh, fine. I'm sorry, let me make it up to you, alright? I'll send you your things while you go check your mail. I suppose that's fine. Thank you for understanding. You sure? Creepy. Well, looks like you haven't heard now. You decide that now would be a good time to converse to the leader of the other team about the game. Tonight, after all, is the night you'll all decide to settle this rivalry. You give it your birthday just for this. You still can't believe you two used to be friends. I'm sorry for most likely bothering you, but this is urgent. I expect you to respond ASAP. Yes, I'm aware that is about the extra player. Honestly, I thought my other teammate was just numerically challenged when she kept referring to the number of players as 13 rather than 12. So you knew? Or were you the one who had coaxed Nui into letting their friend enter in? Or were you using her to let someone else get on your side for a better chance of winning? Huh, I'm really sorry, Hijiri. I'm not that petty of a person. It certainly wasn't me who let them in. I'm not the type to use someone for my own gains. I'd be winking as hard as I can right now, but you see that you'd probably get all hostile and suspicious. Apologies, but what was that directed at me? Never mind, that's not important. Moving on, since you knew about the situation, why did you tell me? I just found out. Miyako told me this 5 minutes ago. Seems like there's another copy that went to someone unlisted. So how do you expect for us to remedy the situation? It's extremely unwise to play the game with an uneven amount of players. You should have known that from Miyako's already. As well. She's the one leading everyone around. She just happens to be under your company, so I have the right to assume that you all should be knowledgeable about these things. Hidri, please, we can choose to work together. I also do not mind that so long as you don't harm anyone on my team. I figured I volunteered the newest addition to serve first. Whoa there, soldiers. This was you speak for the entire group when we were appointing leaders. Oh, right, good point. I'm not going to guess that you already asked them. I trust you don't do anything to screw them over, capiche? Because if one person gets the bad end of things, it'll create a domino effect. We are only as strong as our weakest soldier, please. Remember that for the sake of everyone else. Anyway, I'm going to try to set up a small graph to clear up things while I'm at this. It would be best if you set up a memo for everyone. I hope I'm not being too demanding here. Understood. We could tell them about the situation there. Let's keep it organized if we want to do this in the most efficient way possible. Okay, General. I got you the first time. I'm sure it won't be that bad. Whatever you say. Start that memo. Looks like you're in charge of setting up that memo. Wow. Just interact with your computer whenever you're ready. We checked everything here on the previous video, so let's just do this. Haha! First paste! Haha! First paste! Post. Sorry for the repeats, I thought I messaging you through. My mind kinda sucks. That was quick. That name though. Ah, I'm gonna fix it. Toast and bananas. What? Remember cooking with petrol? What is that even? Don't worry, Byakuyak, I will get the others. I'm okay. Wow, that is an A+ name choice. So go start whoever came up with that. I'm guessing the theme is breakfast. Thanks, but no, it's not breakfast. I thought that'd be cool. No big deal. Give me a second to get others on board. Oh. I'm still not sure how to work this properly in honesty. I see this here, some sort of food fanatics board. Pray tell, why invite me here, bro? Are you in the mood to discuss breakfast with the enemy? This is the memo Hidri made. We're teaming up with them now since we have 13 people. Oh, I am aware. I always found it strange that you referred to it as 12, but I knew it was 13. Furthermore, I would like to mention that teaming up is quite odd to agree on at this point. Though it is more terrific than that, you all have come to your senses and found institute the Tagmeister. I'm referring to myself. Oh, how formal! Happy face for you! Pardon, Miss Green Text, I am still not too well versed on modern coding language. I cannot make sense of that lisp in there. Though I would definitely greet you with a good cut hello, such as you see right there. With this happy smile face for you, for being so rad. She's not that rad. I digress. Anyway, I have to make sure the golem I'm building for HV has some kind of self-destruct bug in the works. But I shall definitely keep this board safe for future efforts, just as an addition to the many I am in with others. Hey, the bottle will look really great when it's done. By the way, you're really getting much better at it, Ah, then I am excited to get it finished, thank you. Nice. I'm still making the chart, so invite more people if you will, Hidri, thank you. Speaking of which, I'm not sure what's taking VH and DV so long. The other is getting scroll crept by the format as usual. They shall come around, don't worry. Maybe the plane go together? VH is quite excited at the game, and I'd have to find myself wasting hours playing with it. Perhaps the same as happened to DV. So then, I bid you adieu. I thought you invited the others. I did! Most of them are busy! One of them took a nap that much, I know, because Nazarene told me. So I guess we shouldn't hope to see them anytime here soon. The others should be here, though. That name, I swear. Stop it. Ahoy! Oh, hey. Did you misread your surveillance saves again? We told you not to do that, remember? And you're still at it with that fake mariner talk speak? Sorry, I come here to speak about that. 'Tis my business if I want the commuter certain way, savvy? You really should have gotten over things a while ago, Captain. You do know you're digging your own grave every time you do this, right? I'll report matters aside, but is she here and here? Wait, who? I'll take that as a no then. God, this is just incredibly unorganized. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this open here for a while. There's way too many things going on. I really need to get my stuff ready. I'm sorry, Byuk. I swear I invited them, but they all seem to be busy with something. Or napping? I know, it's not your fault, so don't worry too much about it.
Don't worry, I'll drag the cabin back in here, even if the last thing I do. Actually, no, they're kind of weird to be honest, so I'll not get into that mess.
I heard there were some toasted bananas up in here.
Hey, Naz, no, sorry.
Oh, this is the worst breakfast club ever.
Heh.
Petrie, I heard about what happened. To be quite honest with you, I think it's the better thing to do. I mean, we had 7 people on our team, while they had 5.
We weren't even to begin with. Zing!
Even then, I kind of wanted to go on my own. I was planning on playing for both teams.
Whoa, kinky! By the way, this is a joke.
Yes. I mean, I'm sure I could have handled being on 2 teams. I would have been able to deal with them, no problem. Yeah, for sure. There's not that many people in here yet.
Are you sure you invited everyone? Cam was here, but they left. I don't know why, though. Maybe they want to talk to that VD person.
Yes, because she wants to talk to the person, to someone she hates. Perfect logic. You got the gold prize, except I took it, sorry.
Oh, no!
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I hope I'm not interrupting your food party.
Yes!
I mean, no, but I was just pumped that I said yes.
Anyway, hello. Glad you answered the message I left.
Hey, and yeah, I saw it so chill, and don't worry. Where's the captain, by the way? She came in here and she sounded extremely upset.
She had to tell me about the team changes or the changes in general, whatever, and kind of got a bit pissy, and then she told me someone yanked her mail?
Happened just now, too, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, she was just in here. So you heard about the extra player and how we're disbanding teams out, yes? This is important, so we know who to assign everyone to. Yeah, I did, and I'm guessing that's what this memo's for, right? It's not that big of a problem so long as we all have fun in the end, I think. As long as I win, duh, I'm gonna get the best prize.
Hey, right, I'm pretty sure everyone's supposed to get it together.
Yeah. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, hey, sorry about messing with y'all's schedules and whatnot. I didn't really mean to. Yeah, that was rather unexpected. Just be glad everyone seems to be okay with it.
Petrie, again, I'm really sorry about all this stuff.
Perfect timing, Paige. I'm guessing it's the new addition to our session. Your last name was Futsusuyo, wasn't it? I mean, I certainly have not seen you prior to today. Yeah, sorry about all this. You're going to be paired with VH. She isn't here yet, but you know when she is. She wanted to go first, and coincidentally, you're going last, so yeah. Pro tip, just don't provoke her or anything like that, alright? Oh yeah, it's quite alright. I knew my way around the uneasiness. You know. She's trying to tell you that VH is a bitch. No biggie, Smalls. Well, either way, I shall wish you the best of luck. I'll send all of you your designated clients and servers and private messages since everyone is not in here. Oh my god, you assmokers really did name it Toasted Bananas. Get booted.
What the you can do that since when?
I know my way around things. And sorry for being late. I was helping a certain someone out with their installation and such. Already got her things nice and ready. I decided it's not good to clutter up the board with strange messages, especially one that sounds profane as 8 reaches all the time. Don't mind her. She's busy at the moment anyway. Now where's my darling server player? Darling, please. This dress is not part of my standards. Oh, get it away from me. Oh, me. That's me.
You certainly aren't very eloquent, are you?
I don't see how that's important.
True, we don't have much to talk when you're serving for me anyway, which would be a good thing for both of us, I take it. Honestly, they should have assigned someone better. I can't believe you're the reason this memo was even created for.
Oh, turn down the rude. No need to be so egoistic.
Maybe you should shape up first. My problem is that you may not have the proper reading comprehension skills necessary to even read the guide for this game. And in turn, you probably end up ruining my chances with this game.
No, I understand completely. You wish for me to talk like this in a super pretentious and pursuit of dignified manner, so we may understand your boring retorts at one another. Or perchance even toes are just this broham. I could talk like a total dweeb-meister for you, and if that's what you consider to be fulfilling for an anchorite such as yourself. What about this? Ain't this appealing? You've got the wee accent going to pell with on me super lame chivalrous douchebag, man. Yeah, you love this effing message. That was actually pretty good. Dead ass though it was, but I don't think you guys should be fighting here in the memo.
I just don't get like dealing with lowlives. It's not a very good image to put yourself up to. I'm still wondering whether or not they can even read. Alright, pink text is atrocious, by the way. Yes, because light blue text is infinitely better? Wow. Oh no, this is such a sick burn, gosh. Look at all these winners I'm going to be teamed up with. Yeah, you guys are just kind of... I don't know, I'm not even going to pry. Now that I've seen the barbarian that is to be my server player, I'm going to take my leave so I can do a few things. You're free to just talk as yourself. I'd rather have a calm hick serve me rather than a crazy sarcastic one. But that's it, goodbye for now. Yeah, whatever, dude. Oh wow, she was certainly someone. Oh, hi, lady. You've got your hands full. I guess this is what I get for coming in early, huh? I guess you should just bite the bullet for now. It's temporary anyway. Actually, she'll be sticking around nearby for as long as we play this game. Unless she dies. Zorin, can I ask you not to say such things, please? Aw man, whatever it is, this is just all sass anyway, so it's not that big of a problem. I don't know about that, but you're free to be optimistic all you want. She's not my client. Then you totally listened to when I said not to cross her. You all really should listen. We're all humans here, right? We should know better. Nah, it was just all bark no bite. I honestly think it ain't something to be all riled up over. You gotta admit, she was being snooty. She even said she already put down her client stuff before we even got started. Like, I don't know, that just seems like super shady. I'll just set my thing up for her now, so she won't be all yelling in my face later. God, alright, just don't do anything stupid like that again, please, especially not with her. To be honest, I was kind of hoping to have made her laugh, but I guess that backfired. Maybe you should apologize for her later. I mean, that'll ease her up. Still shady! Just be patient with them. Looks like the mail was dying down a bit. There really is nothing left for you to do but wait for the rest of the servant clients list as some of the others are. You're trying to make sure that you would be somewhere in the middle so you could assist, but not jump into things as fast as you're burning your server player. Now would be a good time to grab something for your Strife Speci Bus. But there's no need to rush. You're never in a rush to do things anyway. Man, by the time I'm doing this, I still never looked up Homestuck, so... If anything, if I miss any Homestuck references, it's because I still have no clue what Homestuck is in general. Whoa, wait, it looks like the memo has it down completely. 2 members of our team just died! I mean, we don't have teams anymore, but... Oh god, what? Calm down, what are you even talking about? I leave for 2 seconds to let things go awry. Maybe you should explain your little prank, Toyo Satomimi. What the heck is there to explain about? They died! Excuse me. Does anyone else want to join on whatever this is? No? Okay then. As I am, you should just all forget about whatever that was and go on preparing. Getting ready to install SKIMA. Who is writing in the instructions book? I'm not reading that. You can pause to read whatever mess that is. Now loading. What a pretty pattern. So pretty. Now who's this man Celeste up front? Her room is quite the— Oh god, what the hell are those things in those bottles? Okay, it seems like she definitely is more than meets the eye. Let's see what's hurting for a Squirtin's actual name is. Name tag, please. Sega Keiko. Your name is Sega. You got a strange love for thanatology and genetics because you believe it holds secrets to longevity. You're not surprised that you're an aspiring psychogi. You crave nothing more than a good hunt at which you eventually pretend to play the role of the creative undertaker, deciding rather to bury or taxidermize the body. You have to try your hands at ways to either preserve or destroy life by experimenting with discarded fetuses, and breeding labs nearby often thrown out. You wish to work in one of them when they learn their secrets. You used to pretend of vivacious hollows. As always, you are unnerving flirtatious when talking to others for some strange reason. You just finished up deploying your client's things just to get out of the way so you can do your own business with no interruptions. Unlike the others, you already have your Speci Bus on deck since you're also very responsible. You're kind of abstract a spade kind, which you keep on hand with you at all times. Or rather, you keep it in your hair, but whatever. Before we can with that horrid server play, you got one more thing to send to a very lucky person. Personal, but urgent matters. Boop, boop, You're sure there'll be a lady to get these, seeing as how the bags are from you of all people? There's nothing more intoxicating than receiving gifts from pretty girls, especially super cool light shows of a gift. Time to stop messing around though, just so nobody gets too suspicious. But I'm looking around though. Again, I'm not reading these out loud, I'm just reading them at my own pace in my mind. So if you can't keep up with my mind reading speed, you can just pause the video. Bruce Lee, AP Man. I know I've seen IP Man 3, or was it IP Man 2, but I haven't seen like the other IP Mans. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anybody could have, and we will never, ever, ever, ever leave each other. I have not looked at that movie. Tenacious D. I don't know what I'm talking about. So how about that Kung Fu Panda 3 though? I have no idea what that song is, or if it even is a song. Formaldehyde and Broken Dreams. I think running home household appliances with nuclear power seems like a very bad idea. How does that even work using a DVD player? Okay, I think I examined everything. You ever downloaded the CD files onto your BlackBerry? You have to use it to contact other players.
You can access your phone with the A key. Looks like your server player is messaging you.
Top of the morning. It's Keiko, by the way. Sega Keiko. What? My name. Oh, alright then. Sorry about earlier. That was the pressure talking. I can assure you that.
I figure as much, so yeah, that's alright. I guess since everyone's kinda being all weird tonight, I reckon it's cause everyone's just nervous for this whole thing. I mean, it's a pretty big responsibility from what I've been told.
It really is. That's why I don't want to mess up here. I'm going first after all, so I have to set a good example for everyone else following. And I was prepared with the newcomer at a time like this.
Yeah, I kinda get you. Sorry, I tried not to be too much of a nuisance. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thing going hard, Keiko. I'm gonna try to establish some connection thing or whatever to you right now.
I'm sorry, I just can't stand your simple vernacular. This is very exciting.
Well, just bear with me, okay?
You know, if it weren't for you, I'd be someone else much more alluring as my server player.
That's too bad, cause you got me. I'm not that bad, am I?
I mean, you may not be as killing as our Goldenrod MC, but I'm willing to bet you're extremely rugged and super macho, aren't you? You sound and talk like a brute.
What? Are you seriously hitting on me? And insulting me at the same time? Wow. You're kinda like, what's that word? Like a coquette or something, right?
What about Vixen? Sounds more enticing in my opinion.
That sounds kinda bad.
Jeez, I'm just looking around to keep myself awake. I'm trying to make the best out of our situation.
Oh, so you want to play around a bit to wake you up, huh? You know, just some laughs to perk you up.
I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, how about this? Though I sound too rugged and macho, does this not get your rocks off or what? I be all about this macho life. Look how macho this is.
Don't ever do that again.
Oh, I guess that wasn't very funny, huh? Weird, my friend always found that funny. I thought you'd get a kick out of that too.
No, I wasn't. I think I just prefer you and not this weird pretend thing you've got going on here.
Oh, I don't know if you're still hitting on me. Did that count?
You could have.
Looks, matters of the heart aren't that easy for me to be talking. It's weird.
Oh, did you not like that? I countered your awkward statement with my own awkward statement.
My joke was awkward.
Way off the charts.
Look, I'll put all these things down in a bit, so just ask me if you need anything from me.
Thank you.
Hey, no, stop that.
Alright, let's do this. I've already learned how to do this while looking at the videos from people playing this earlier, so I got this. Boop, 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 sexy music. Boop, boop. Hey, toilet.
Time to sacrifice you to the toilet gods.
Oh goodness. Dog, please. Dog, please. You didn't eat anything weird. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. There's still this stuff. There's these three, which I have not seen used yet since nobody actually got that far. Free punch card. And I think that's it, right? Let's do this. Wait, what else was I supposed to do? I feel like I forgot something. We need help your servant to get that lid off. Oh, right, yeah. Right. Doesn't look like it'll come off easy. Might want to pop this open with something heavy. Like this. Time to bonk something. Come on. Come on. Can I not use this? Okay, I guess I can't use that. I could have sworn that that's what I could use. I guess it's not that. What did I use for it before? I feel like it was that elk statue. I feel like it was. What was I using before? I could have sworn it was this elk statue. Taxidermy. Or is the hitbox really? Yeah, the hitbox is above it, so you can't. Yeah, the hitbox is above it. You gotta remember that.
Commence with the reckoning.
All right, let's do this. We're timed here, so let's make this quick. I will take that, and you run off. Can I go ahead and wait? Good, you found your sprite. You heard that they were attracted to that thing, so it's no surprise that they came in here. However, the last thing you'd want is to have it go for other bottles, as that would probably render it useless to you. So, you decided to try this instead. Get booted! Woo dang.
Okay, this is definitely wasn't what I was expecting. Hey, shitty idiot server player, why don't you actually try and help? Don't blame on me. What is it even saying? It keeps running on about I don't even know what.
I think it's mad at y'all for beating it up all these years.
It's a training mannequin. That's what it's for.
Oh well, you want me to put it down for you something?
What are you planning to do?
Wait, right here.
Oh no, 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 no! I know what you're trying to do. Seriously? Are you kidding me?
Complain some more.
You ass!
Wow, I reckon that would shut up, but I guess I was wrong.
You'll pay for this.
Yeah, you're right about using be paying if you get my drift.
Unbelievable. Fine. You know what? I'm gonna replace it with something else later.
Be stuck with this crybaby noob.
I'll say you're stuck with this crybaby noob.
Alright, get back to work.
What do I do with this?
What is that? Looks like an ant or something.
It's a seed, you moronic hick. Now what do I do with it? Plant it or something? Wait, do you hear that? Look out your window and tell me if you see anything unusual.
Huh, looks like some kind of meteor or something. Some kind of red speck in the sky.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I think I heard about this. It's the reckoning, so you better hurry up and do something with that seed thing.
Like what? Toss it? Plant it? This game's being too big about everything.
Man, you're one funny brat, you know that? Go look for something planted in. You got all this other stuff after all. Speaking of which, you got anything further around your house? I mean, I probably shouldn't be asking that because then you got all these aborted babies.
Fertile, huh?
This thing.
My shame, I was saving this for something important.
Just get over with, goddamn.
Thus the first stage of the reckoning is complete. Only like 100 more to go. That's a big tree.
Hello, Yoshika?
Freaking tree. Survival guide to the SKIMA. Is that what the game is actually called? SKIMA? Must be short for something. Wait, how long have I been going on about? Okay, we'll stop here since we'll stop here. So next time, everyone, we will be dealing with we will be dealing with half voltage and whatever people we have up next in as our trial to getting into the game. So see you guys next time.